Hi there guys, and we're back for another review. This time it is on, I'm trying to think how you pronounce his name. I think it's Guiledart, but I could be wrong. He's a Triceratops, and this figure has been repainted or remolded at least 4 other times. He's been in, bear with me a moment, the same line that Magmatron was in, which was Transformers Dinobots, or whatever it was called. I'm not sure really. He was in Universe and Armada as well. Well, I say Armada, but what I mean is he was in Armada packaging, but again it was called Transformers Dinobots. So I'm not sure really what the difference between that lot of figures, that line, and the other line are. I mean, he is a different paint job. In that one he's grey, and in the proper Dinobot line he's more this colour. He's a lot darker coloured than this. And then the remolded version of him is called Killer Punch, which I haven't got yet because he's very rare and really expensive. I mean, this one was quite expensive, and he was quite hard to find himself. I think I ended up paying like 30 quid for him. He was the first really expensive figure I bought for Neo, and for the size of him, 30 quid is a hell of a lot. But then again, he is really nice. Unlike most of the other Maximals I've reviewed, he does have movement. He's got his front legs and his back legs that all move nice and well, and he's a very sturdy looking figure. He does look like a Triceratops and not some kind of weird elephant thing that doesn't move like Big Convoy. Now, because I think personally this figure has the best third mode out of all of them, and he's very simple to do, to put it into that mode, sorry. You can just bear with me. Possibly the most pointless mode. That's it. You may not be able to see, but you push the tusk and his eyes go cross-eyed, so it goes white and his tongue comes out a bit, and you pull down these flaps and you can see his rib cage and stuff. Now apparently this is called a dead mode. I can understand why it's called dead mode, but why they have it, I have no idea. I can't imagine during the Beast Wars Neo series, I've not seen it by the way, I can't see when it would ever be appropriate to play dead. Never. During a fight, you wouldn't want to transform back into a Triceratops and then lay over and pretend to be dead. Not even surprise attacks would work, because Neo was, as far as I can remember, not filmed, but took place in space. I'm sure I've seen one episode where it was in space. And if you're on an asteroid and you saw this lying over, you'd know it would be Guiledart. I mean, you wouldn't consider it a pile of rocks. You'd know it would be him, especially because you'd know he'd have this mode. I just can't understand why they have it, or why they even thought it would be a good idea to put it in. But oh well. I'll transform him and be back for the second part of the review in a bit, so just keep your sock. And we're back, and here he is, transformed. I hope you can see, you should be able to see that. He is a very, very nice robot. I really, really like this figure in robot mode. I mean, there are some problems. His piddly little legs, I mean, they're embarrassing. It's like, it's almost like he's got these huge muscular legs, and then he's got puny little calf muscles and stuff. You can tell that the rest of the Predacons would rip into him for that kind of thing. That's probably why he has such a mean expression on his face. And talking about his face, I prefer the head mold for this one compared to Killer Punch. I hope you might not be able to see that, but I like it because it's got a tusk on it. It actually looks like he's wearing a helmet, a kind of rhinoceros Triceratops helmet, which is really cool. Though this one doesn't have waist movement, he's got where his waist movement joint should be. It's actually in his chest, so you can, I mean, it's hard, but you can sort of position him, not a lot, because these side bits need to be held together, and if you pull it one way, one bit will stick out at one point, and it's a bit too awkward. But also, again, the rib cage really looks nice like that. It looks quite deadly. I mean, if he whacks them down like that with his shoulder, he's going to cause some damage. And his fist is really nice. I know I'm saying really and nice a lot, but look at that. Imagine someone punching you with a head of a Triceratops with huge horns. That's just brilliant. I love it. And again, you can either have the Triceratops head as dead and no eyes, like Megatron style, and have it with its little eyes going all the time. And his tail becomes a gun, while Killer Punch's is not his whole tail's used, but a part of it is used, and it's used as a big blade. I personally like the idea of that better than the gun, but it's not that big of a deal. And I do like these bits. I don't know what they're for. They might be weapons, they might not be, but they're nice to look at. So yes, anyway, this figure, again, I'd recommend picking up. I don't know how easy it is to find the Universe or the Dinobots versions are. I'll give you the name of the Universe one. It's just Dinobot Triceratodon or something like that, if I've said it correctly. He's not as nice a colour, I think. I think this is probably the best colour out of all of them. But you can, if you want to save some money, get in that way, and if you think he's worth it, you can attempt to find him. He comes with a long rack, so if you can find a box set with that, that's perfect. Get that box set if you can, if you're willing to spare the money anyway. But anyway, yeah, I've still got a few more Predacons to do, so I've still got a bit of material left. If you can think of any other Transformers you'd like requested doing, I'll see if I've got them first, and I'll have a go at doing them. So, see you later guys, and cheers.